They gave me a song, which is Golden, right? Says, I'm taking my freedom, putting it on the shelf. Ooh. Well, you guys go check out that song. But the card I pulled was they belittled you, right? So these individuals may have belittled your intelligence, have belittled your patience, have belittled your drive, have belittled your persistence, have belittled your strength. These people have belittled you. Okay, and I know the feeling when somebody, thinks they're smarter than, or have more experience, or more book educated, or just feels like they are. Let me turn this off, y'all, so I not talk loud over it. So they feel like they are in authority, or whatever the case may be, and they try to belittle you in some way, shape, or form, right? And then the song is I'm taking my freedom, right? So you could be now at this point, okay? Because listen, again, I'm not a follower. That's what I'm not one. That's not me. So it's one thing for you to belittle to make yourself feel good, whatever. I don't really care about that. I be doing my own thing. I don't really be tripping. But it's another thing when you infiltrate into my energy field, right? And try to actually not only belittle me, but lead me down a path that's like not conducive to what I'm doing. So that's why I'm like, okay. So okay, we gonna let the cards speak, okay? Because the first card is they try to belittle you, and then it's I'm taking my freedom, okay? And if you guys look at the song, look at what happens in the background, okay? If y'all see the background, it's actually the y'all gotta watch it because everything I say is always deeper. It's always a depth to it. But we can look at her lyrics, right? I'm just gonna say a couple things from her lyrics. Okay, it says, I'm taking my freedom, I'm putting it in my song, sing it loud and strong, grooving all day long. I'm taking my freedom, I'm putting it in my stroll. I'll be high stepping, y'all, letting the joy unfold. I'm living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden. Y'all go check out that song, okay? Y'all need to go check it out, and also look at her music video. Look at her and look at everything, what she has on, her demeanor, okay? What she's doing in the video, and also look at behind her, in the background, okay? Because we don't just look at one thing, we kind of really dissect and really breathe in what we see and understand what we see. So I want you guys to go check out that video, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit insight where they try to belittle you. And this cannot just be individuals of, well, let me rephrase that. Because it's people who feel like they are more intelligent, who have more book smart, or for some reason they're very good con artists, so they feel like they can con people like they've conned other people in life. This could be family included. Family probably didn't realize how intelligent you are because you're always in the background. You're always quiet. You don't really say too much. You don't engage too much in bullshit. You don't engage too much in gossip, right? Confirmation right there. I personally don't gossip. I don't engage in it. I don't care about it. I don't care what people are doing. That's not my thing. So they thought, oh, well, she must not be in the knowing because she don't know about all the gossip going on, right? No, I just don't care. But they didn't realize how connected to Christ you were, right? Okay, so let's pull some cards because this is for people who's taking back their freedom, whether that's from family and generational curses, right? And fucked up bloodlines. If that's from individuals who belittled, insulted, or in any type of way, shape, or form tried to make you feel less than who you really were on the inside, and they did that on purpose so they can feel up there and superior while they think that you will feel down there and below them. Okay? And people confuse silence with ignorance. No. Silence is not ignorance. Okay? Silence means I'm not even going to engage in the bullshit you're talking about because I know it's bullshit, so I ain't no point in me speaking on it because your intelligence level is not even up there for me to have a conversation with you about it. So I'm going to let you believe whatever you want to believe, and I'm going to go about my day knowing the truth. That's silence for you. But people take silence as ignorance. People take silence as, oh, I'm going to get what I want. Oh, she don't know what she talking about she's doing because you're silent. Right? But silence speaks volumes to a person who's actually intelligent. You get what I'm saying? Okay? That's how you know they ain't. Y'all. Okay. So I'm going to shuffle. Okay? It say listen to childhood songs. If you guys know, well, I'm sure you guys don't know much about me, but that was one of my favorite ones. Living my life like it's golden. Listen to that when I was like, what, 13, 14? Living my life like it's golden, golden, right? Because even back then I knew, like, something's off. But anyways, so that could be for somebody who's trying to take back their freedom, their power from individuals who try to belittle, individuals who try to insult, individuals who try to make a person feel a certain type of way, but in all actuality, when you know yourself, no one can make you feel anything. Let me say that again. When you know thyself, no one can make you feel anything. Because you have complete control over your emotions, complete control over yourself. So nobody can tell you anything about self or try to bring you into any level that they feel like they want you on because you know yourself enough. It says they are studying you like an experiment. So these individuals, they think they're highly intelligent, right? And they study you, right? Like you're literally their little lab rat. They study how you move, how you do things, how you're able to do this and this and that, but they want to belittle. But they try to belittle you in the process of that. How you studying somebody but you gonna belittle them? That's how you know this is an ignorant motherfucker. I'm sorry, how do you belittle somebody but you're studying them? Okay, as if they're an experiment. So you study an individual, yep, you belittle them? Y'all. Now, and this is a person who thinks they're more intelligent than somebody else. Okay. Okay. Right. But they don't want you to see your potential because they know that if you really knew who you were and you seen your potential for real, they ain't even on your level and they know it. So they try to keep you on a lower level so you don't know who you really are. But again, they never knew that you always knew who you were. You were just silent. You just kept quiet. You just didn't respond to bullshit because you didn't feel the need to respond. That doesn't mean you're not intelligent. That actually means that you're hold on. That actually means you're pretty fucking intelligent to me. Right? Okay, and we know intelligence over here. Okay? So now let's go ahead and pull some cards about taking back your freedom, taking back your power from individuals who feel like they might have more power. It says angel wings. Y'all, I don't feel like bending over and picking that up. I ain't gonna lie. I don't feel like it, and I'm not. So it say angel wings. Y'all just gonna have to believe me on that one. It says angel wings. Okay? So how y'all gonna hold back an angel? With wings. How y'all gonna hold back an angel? You're right about your mother. Earlier we talked about mothers, family members, people that are okay with generational curses because they're not the ones breaking it, so they don't want nobody else in the family to break the generational curses. We're talking about family who try to hold other people back on purpose, who try to downplay people's intelligence and belittle them so they never know their potential, never know who they are, never make it further than the family member because the family member wants to be on top and everybody else below them or beneath them. When in actuality, the generation after you should be better than you. The generation after you should be smarter than you. The generation after you should be more successful than you. Right? That's what you should want for the generations and the rest of the bloodline. But most family, what they do is, like the beginning of the card said, what they do is they belittle. Right? They belittle them so they never see the potential that they have. Okay? Some of y'all family members don't want y'all to see the potential. Okay? Some people around you don't want you to see the potential of yourself. This is friends, co-workers, families, even bosses. Bosses ain't gonna tell you how great you are and how you deserve better. They're not. They're not. Okay, so a lot of people belittle individuals, but at this point, it's time for all of us, if you have not already, confirmation. If you have not already, it's time for all of us to take back our freedom, right? And some of you guys are artists, creative, and you guys need to put it in a song. Y'all gonna have to hold on real quick. Y'all can put it in a song, right? But take back your freedom. I'm taking my freedom. Take back your freedom. You know? Take back. Come on, baby. Take back your freedom. Okay, because people who belittle you are studying you, trying to figure out how you do what you do when you do it. Well, bitch, if I'm lower than you, motherfucker, why are you trying to study who I am and then trying to be like me, right? That's because they're not telling you guys that we're actually extremely intelligent. We are pretty much aware and aware of self, right? But this is what happens when people try to attach themselves to somebody they belittle, right? Yes, it's two different things where they want to keep it a low vibing energy, right? But it's also that they never want you to rise above them. They want the generations behind them to have, and this is government, this is people, and this is family members, this is friends, this is bosses, right? Who don't want you to see who you really are, who don't want you to take back your freedom, who don't want you to know yourself, so they try to belittle you. But if you know yourself, how's somebody gonna tell you about self if you know thyself? Y'all don't have me preaching up over here, like for real. Okay, so these are individuals who literally, they think they're so clever. So they're studying you like an experiment. They're trying to figure out why. Okay, and for a lot of you guys, this could be family. Again, mother was out here. Y'all, how the fuck? Now, I'm a mother myself, okay? And I tell my kid all the time, I have conversations with him, everything. And with God, really, right? Because I want my son to be smarter than me, to be better than me, more persistent than me, right? He can even love God. Well, I don't know if he can love God more than me, because I really love me some God. So, but I'm saying, he more than me. I'm cool with that. I want that for him. More successful than me, yes. A better communicator than me, yes. You should want that for the next generation after you. A lot of families don't want that. And then they belittle your intelligence. They belittle you, right? So this has to do with family, taking back your freedoms from family. Because remember, you grow up with family. So they're the first ones to try to belittle you, okay? So taking your freedom back from your family, but also from other people that you've encountered throughout your life. Right? You're taking back your freedom from these individuals who belittled you. And yes, it could be a mother, father, it could be all that stuff, right? We also got, use your intuition on who these people could be in your inner circle. Okay? Who these people could be that is belittling you, whether that's in front of your face or in your back, behind your back, okay? Because God still loves you. So listen to some of these songs. So definitely check out Golden by Jill Scott. So Golden by Jill Scott is about, y'all have to look at her in the music video. Also look at the lyrics, but also look in her music video what's behind her. See, because she has what she's doing in her music video, but behind her is a lot going on. But so I need you guys to start looking at everything when you guys are watching these music videos to kind of see what they want you to see. Okay. So this says you allowed God to use you when you didn't know what was really happening, but you knew God. So while these people thought they was belittling you, putting you through things, they didn't know that this was a part of a master plan. They had no idea because they haven't mastered shit. They haven't mastered knowing thyself, so how you gonna master anything else, baby? See, knowing thyself is so important. Because if you know thyself, that opens you up to more things, right? Then it says it's almost over. Right? Them studying you is almost over. Them copying you and belittling you, it's almost over. Right? So, again, when you take back your freedom, you take back your power, right? You got master number 3 here. So you take back your freedom and you take back your power. Okay? Then you will also, here, let me pull some more cards, you guys. We're going to do this. Right? We're going to slide it this way. And I'm just going, ooh, look what came out. So that's how I'm going to slide it this way. Right? Now, there's one card here. What's this? The Twin Flame. Right? The Twin Flame journey. We talked about that. People that want to stay on the Twin Flame journey, chasing pavements, because they want to attach themselves to some type of love or union instead of knowing thyself. Right? Okay? They know a lot about their Twin Flame, but how much do they know about themselves when it comes to the Twin Flame journey? You can say everything about your Twin Flame, what you know, what he looks like, well, you know, all his goals, but do you know yourself enough when you're on this Twin Flame journey? Because if you don't, take back your freedom for that whole situation. Okay? And we also have this, which we all know. Well, I know, and God knows, because it says he allowed me to be used, right? Even though I didn't know what it was for, why it was happening, he allowed it. And I mean, I ain't going against God. I'm sorry, that's not something I do. So I was cool with it, right? But it's taking your power from individuals who try intentionally, right? To belittle you, to degrade you, to feel a certain type of way because they want to feel like the intelligent one in the group. They want to feel like the person who's doing all the work and you're just listening to them. They want to feel like the person who has all these ideas knowing that, didn't you get that? How you going? And this is what crazy about these people. This is how you know for a fact, how I'm going to make a suggestion, right? Then you come back and maybe a week later and you tell me the same suggestion I told you. Like as if you said it. That's how I know you're telling other people the suggestion as if you said it. How you gonna tell me my own suggestion and think I'm not gonna remember what I done told you? I remember every conversation I have with every being on this earth. I can replay it as if I was right there, and don't make me go right back there because I can mentally go back there and have that conversation word for word, what everybody said and how they said it and their demeanor when they said it and everything. I can go back to I was 6 years old. Please, y'all don't make me go down memory lane because I remember everything, okay? And I remember how things were said, who said it, and everything. So how you gonna come back and tell me something that I know that I said? But they said it as if it was them. You see, so they belittle you, then they copy you, right? And try to be more like you on the low, but try to keep you at a certain vibration. This is many individuals who do that. This could be people of authority, people who feel like they're in this high power. And they let that power just get into their head instead of, using the, y'all. But listen to some of the childhood songs. That song that I played, Taking My Freedom, it's called Golden by Jill Scott. Check that out, you guys. Watch that video and listen to the lyrics, okay? Because a lot of us need to take back our freedom, okay, from individuals who just try to belittle, right? Who just try to do things, right? And it's like, what's the reason? What's the reason? Because it makes them feel good. Wait, hold on. So instead of you healing, focusing on self, being a better you need to tear somebody else down to feel better about yourself? But you want to be highly intelligent? Y'all. Now you can tell me if I'm wrong. If that's an intelligent being, then goddamn, then what the fuck world we in? Let me put my comments live so I can kind of see it, y'all. I can't really, hold on, I can't really see, let me see. But I'm gonna pull some more cards, but hold on. And so we can kind of see, you would want to encourage wait, what? Hold on, because I can't see this whole full comment, but I sure do want to see, because when people use the word you and me, and please don't, I do not take advice from everybody. Let that be known right now. I do not take advice from everybody. I really don't care for opinions because I know I'm being guided. So if it's not on what I'm being guided to, I usually don't really, I'll listen. But again, I filter out bullshit. You would want to, let me see. But but how y'all doing today? I'm just going to go ahead and, why can't I read these comments though? Like for real, hold on. Because it's like I can't read. Let me see. Yeah, I'm trying to read the comments. I know I typically don't, but on this topic, I'm open to people's experiences. If you guys have experienced this, I know a lot of people have experienced within family, within government, within bosses, within jobs, right? Because bosses do it too. A lot of people, coworkers, friends. I can't read this. Hold on, let me read this real quick. Yeah, I just turned my screen because I'm trying to read something on. It ain't that serious. Fuck it. Yeah, it's not that serious to me, so we're just going to leave it as it is. But I can't read the first comment, but hi, Leslie. I was trying to read it. It says, you would, they want to encourage the blank. I can't read what 10th Pentacle said, but a lot of people, they belittle others, right? They belittle others. This can be so many different people, family, friends, co-workers, right? They don't want you to take back your freedom. They don't want you to have your freedom because your freedom means that you actually thinking for your goddamn own. You thinking for self, right? They don't want you to think on your own. They want to think for you, but they don't have enough intelligence to think for you. Who the fuck? Y'all really think? Now, if it makes sense, baby, I'll listen. If it makes sense, I'm open to suggestions. If it makes sense, I'm open to ideas, confirmation right there on my phone. But if it makes no sense, I ain't open to shit. Don't tell me no dumb shit. Because I got enough things to think about and, and enough intelligence that I don't need, but they try to belittle. They want to control your mind by telling you what to do in some way, shape, or form. They want to control you like a puppet, pretty much, right? They want to control you like a puppet. when, hold up, aren't you the puppet? How the puppet gonna try to control another puppet? Let me say that again. Let me say it slow. How is a puppet, okay, a puppet who can't think for their own self, who don't know their own self, trying to tell and create another puppet, well, not create, because I got a creator, but trying to pretty much make somebody else their puppet? Oh, no, boo. No, boo-boo. Because I have a great-ass fucking mind. Brilliance, right? And a lot of the collective does, too. You guys have the capacity to think for yourself. If you know thyself, you can think for thyself. And you can take back your freedom if you know yourself. But if you don't know yourself, then of course you're going to listen to everybody. Of course you're going to take everybody's opinions. Of course you're going to change everything you do to fit everybody else's needs because you don't know yourself enough confirmation outside. Right? You have to know yourself enough to know what is good for you and what is not, what is healthy and what is not, okay? So you guys will have to use discernment, okay? Some of you guys may have intuitive messages, okay? Some of you guys have intuitive messages, okay? Because I'm not the only one who has intuitive messages. There's many other collectives who do, but you second guess yourself. Most people second guess themselves. They ask other people their opinions, right? And then they question themselves and they doubt themselves. Don't doubt yourself, right? Don't take people's opinions or advice unless it's actually good for what you're doing and it's healthy for you. Because some people's advice is, and it leads you on astray. Some people distract on purpose by manipulation. They say continue. So let me pull some more cards, okay? We're going to take this here. What does that say? You were right about everything. Okay. So listen to your intuitive messages, you guys. I'm not the only one who has intuitive messages. It says the whole family. So a lot of y'all family members, so I'm talking to somebody who has intuitive messages since they was kids. See, you just didn't wake up one day at fucking, how old, 25, 35, 45, and say, I got intuitive messages. You've been had intuitive messages for a long, long time. Long time. You was connected to the universe long time, and they loved you. And they loved you long time, right? So, but your whole family kind of belittled what you were saying. Your whole family belittled what you knew. Okay? Your whole family belittled you, but God favors you. God favors you. Okay? Because you're highly favored. People know you're highly favored. You don't think they see your aura? You don't think they see your greatness and your strength? People see it. But they try to belittle it because they want to feel that. If I can just feel what you're feeling, just for a day, just for an hour. They want to feel what you're feeling. Well, bitch, then feel the pain I went through. Feel the hurt, right? Feel all the steps it took me when I went through my spiritual journey, because the journey is not an easy journey. So if you want to feel, you need to feel the healing. How about that? See, they want to feel it without actually taking the steps to do anything about it, right? That's why they copy and they study. While you're trying to take your freedom back. Continue my YouTube readings. See, they want me to come on here and do these readings. I don't just come on here because, they want me to come on here and they want me to talk to the masses about what's going on, okay? They also talk about grandparents. Just say grandpa, okay? What does grandpa have to do with belittling? Oh, so this is generational. This starts with generational belittling, okay? This is what the family does, and they do it so well that grandpa did it, mama did it, and it keeps hitting the generations where they belittle their child and make them feel less, right? They make them feel less. And they do that because it's like, why make them feel anything greater than what they are? Okay, because this could be generational, right? Also, parents. Again, it said grandpa then father, so that's how you know it's generational. Grandpa and then father. So this is dropping down from grandparents to mother, father, down to children. Remember how I said that before I even put this up, y'all, before I even seen this card. So it's going down generational down the line of belittling when it comes to family, right? So they know nothing else but to belittle their child. They know nothing else but to make their child feel less and small, make them feel great. So that's what I'm saying. Some of this taking back your freedom starts as when you were a kid. Taking back your freedom starts when you were a child, okay? It didn't just start one day, all of a sudden you realized you wasn't free. No, you didn't realize you wasn't free at when you was with the family you was in. Because they was trying to bond and keep bondages and attachments to you and also belittle you in certain ways, right? Okay, you guys just give me a minute. Let's see who's in the comments. But this is how family has done, okay? Hi, Leslie, all of the above. Yep. See? I'm glad it resonates with people. Y'all, if it resonates, you guys go ahead and like the video, because I need people to really wake up to what's going on around them, because a lot of people are not in the knowing. So if you're not in the knowing, it'll be hard to know when somebody's belittling you, and then they don't merge into their highest self because they're too busy being belittled by family, friends, coworkers, bosses, the government, different people of authority. So they don't really know thyself, right? They don't really try to get to know themselves better. Another path. See, they wanted you to be derailed and go on another path. So you had a certain path to go on. They wanted to derail you and belittle you, so you never made it to that path. They want you to make it to your destiny. Because if you made it to your destiny, then they would look like all the lies and the stuff they said was false. See, if you made it to your true potential, okay, then, you would see what's been going on all this time. Okay? And you realize the relationship you have with these people, whether it's coworkers, family, friends, whoever's trying to take your freedom, whoever's trying to belittle you, they are not healthy for you. Okay? It is not a healthy situation, because they're karmic individuals. They have devilish-like energy. They have bad attachments and bad bonds that are not healthy for the collective. So if it's not healthy for the collective, then therefore, I don't think that, man, it's your path. I don't tell people what to do. I don't tell people how to do it. I just give people the information, and you do what you want with it. Okay? That's how I move. That's how I maneuver. That's just what it is. Okay? Because I know people can't tell me what to do. They can give advice. They can give suggestions. If it's great, great. If it's not. Most 9 times out of 10, I'm 10 steps ahead of them anyway. So the suggestions is a suggestion I gave them last week, and they're gonna come to me this week and say, "Oh, I have an idea." What bright ass idea that you done came up with? This is what's in my mind. They say, "Well, maybe you should do this." I'm like, I worded it exactly like that when I told you, because I had to dumb it down to have a conversation with you. So I had to dumb down my intelligence, because I know how to communicate with different type of people. So I went ahead and I had a conversation with you, and I used those specific words because I was very mindful of how I talked to you and how I said it, because you don't really like people take suggestions who are more highly intelligent than you. So when I told it to you, I made sure I worded it a certain way, so it don't make you feel belittled, right? So then you come back and you tell me the same face, the same way I done told you. Now come on, y'all know I remember everything I say. Y'all know, if I can remember everything that happened when I was 6 and everything like that, y'all know I can go word for word play on how conversations went. Word for word play on how conversations happen, okay? And so I'm like, okay, so this is what individuals, the family has done this. Family will use your words and tell other people, and it's your words. Confirmation right there. Right? Talk about the systems in place. So some of these systems don't want you to be free. They want you to be a slave. Your family wants you to be a slave to them systems. Right? And also, the systems want you to be a slave to the system. Right? The systems want you to be enslaved by them, so they can feel more powerful than who we really are. Right? They want to make themselves feel more powerful than the people who actually have the strength, the endurance, the persistence, and the intelligence that is needed for communities. What in the fuck? But if they can keep the community and keep them belittled, then they'll never know their true potential. So that is the whole purpose and point of the game for them. That's what they're doing. Or that's what they think they're doing, because they think they're so intelligent. Right? But I'm saying the card, you always figure out they plan before they plan. Okay? Because if you need to belittle somebody else to make yourself feel better, then you can't be intelligent. Because you don't need to do that to make yourself feel better. You would know that there's so many ways to make yourself feel good about yourself that don't involve another motherfucker, period. You know what I'm saying? You know how to feel good about yourself. You know self enough. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't need nobody else to feel good about me. You know? You get it? But some people need others to feel good about themselves. So they're getting jobs where they're in some type of authority figure. Go watch my, I did a reading where it talked about people who get careers to be authority figure. Most of them come from broken homes, right? And then they get to be an authority figure because nobody listened to them when they was a kid. Nobody listened to what they had to say, so they wanted to make sure that they were heard in some type of way, shape, or form. So they get to these jobs Excuse me, y'all. Let me just charge my thing up. So they get into these jobs. Can y'all see me? Am I kind of backwards? Let me do this. Why is it locked though, bro? So they get into these jobs. Okay, so I can see the comments way better like this. They, am I still frozen? Let me see. Why can't I see y'all no more? Hold on. Y'all know I'm new to live and shit, y'all. Y'all gonna have to just whatever. Why is it locked and it's not rotating? Hold on, because I want to rotate this because y'all, so my phone is just acting like it don't know what it's supposed to be doing right now. Why is it rotating off? Y'all, hold on, give me a second. Because I'm trying to, sorry, that's my business stuff. Don't worry about that one. I'm trying to, okay, I'm trying to rotate it, y'all, because my phone my thing needs to be on the charger, but it say, can y'all see me like this? Oh, well, y'all probably can't see me like that. Let me move it. Okay, so can y'all see me like this, though? Or am I sideways? Let me read in the comments. At least I can see the comments. Because I want to make sure I'm, like, right side up. Sorry, now I'm reading the comments, y'all. But it say, she said, okay, was it Lady Libra said that's why God took them away and left me out in the cold so I could learn. So God definitely took you away from that situation and away from them people because it was not healthy for you. And you probably, whether you knew it or didn't know it at the time, or maybe knew a couple people but wasn't sure about everybody. So he definitely took you out of that situation. However, he didn't leave you in the cold, right? It might have felt cold, but he didn't leave you in the cold. Because when he took you out, he had a plan. So he don't just take you out of stuff and then just be like, okay, he took you out, and then you pretty much wasn't cold. You're going through a rebirth. So sometimes it feels cold when you go through changes in life, right? Okay, so, but he definitely didn't leave you out. He was with you the whole time. He was with you the whole time. And hello, Brittany. Oh yeah, your family, yeah, definitely, yeah. Your families be the main ones that be trying to leave you out in the cold. But let me tell you why. Let me tell you why they leave you out in the cold, okay? They want you to depend on them. And here go with authority then. Here goes with authority. Depend on me. I'm the master. That bullshit. That bullshit. Knowing that, like, that's why I say, check out my videos where it says, the children know the parents. Ooh, and it fell too, y'all. Check out my videos where it says the children know the parents pretty well because a lot of family members, so y'all really know the real about them, right? And y'all know that these people leave you in the cold so you can come back and depend on them. They want you to depend on them because they want that authority over your life to tell you what to do, how to move, right? And belittle you and your experiences. Why? Well, they did this for you. They did that for you. They did this, right? So most family members do that. They belittle you, your experiences, your intelligence, and things like that, right? The family does it. That's why if y'all go, y'all gotta have to do a playback where y'all see where I pulled the cards and it said grandpa, father. So it's a generational thing. So they was belittled by their parents, but I mean, they probably wasn't, y'all. Let me not go back on how parents really is because they can pretend in this day and age how they were, but who they was as a kid is not the same person they was now. Okay, they be faking. Okay, they be lying. Okay, and be lurking. So some of y'all family be lurking. They want to know what you're doing at all times. And right, they want to know what you do at all times. Like they say, business, because they want that authority over your life. When in actuality, but you never really had authority. I just listened to you because I was an obedient kid. That had nothing to do with you, bitch. It had nothing to do with you. It was just because I was being obedient, okay? So this is how family is. Could be sisters, brothers, uncles, aunts, mothers, fathers. This is how they are. Exactly, right? Yep. Yep, my son's giving he be giving me confirmation all the time. Yeah, my son's giving confirmation, and guess what? Because family, Lady Libra, because family always thinks you come back, right? Because they try to put you in predicaments where you gonna need them, right? And you like, okay, well, I don't mind calling my family. They said to call them if I need anything, so no big deal. I just call them like, finally I need something, so let me finally call them. But they the ones putting you through things. So you realize, hold up, my family got a whole lot to do with some shit. a whole lot to do with something. So then you like, oh, it's you. Okay, Darth Vader, bitch. It's you. Okay, and then you realize, I'm going to stay away from you. I'm going to stay away from you. Matter of fact, I'm staying away from all of you guys. Because they'll use that one person that you are connected with to go ahead and get the information so they can still feel like authority, feel like they're attached to you in some type of way. It gets very deep, you guys. Confirmation. It gets very deep, you guys. They also put you through things on purpose, intentionally. Now, this time that you didn't go back, their mouths dropped to the motherfucking floor. Okay, they cried. Okay? Because they're like, damn, I think I done fucked up, Craig. And then, at that moment, they knew they didn't fucked up. At that moment, they knew, the last thing I put her through, that's it. She knows it. And because she's in the know, she will not allow somebody to put her through something twice. You know, it's okay to be a fool once. Hell, sometimes we're a fool twice. But damn, look, keep being a fool your whole life for your family just because you have empathy for them. Even though they belittled you and they don't want you to have freedom. They really genuinely don't want you to be free. Okay, free from them. Free from generational curses. Free from bondages. Free from toxic relationships. Free from financial progress. They don't want you to be free. Free from with poverty. They don't want you to be free. They don't want you to meet financial progress, right? They want you to always depend on them. The systems and governments want you to always depend on them because it's money generated in the background and it's thousands of dollars per head, per social security number. Okay? Through insurances and shit. Whether we see it visually or not, that's what's going on in the background, okay? So these people that want you to be free, they want you to always be dependent of the state, dependent on your family, dependent on different things in life. They don't want to be freedom. They don't want it. Matter of fact, they ain't even got freedom. They a puppet in a puppet show whether they realize it or not. Right? And you have to be a puppet if you're trying to stop somebody else from being free. Why? Damn, Uncle Tom? Shit, you don't sit the fuck down. You know, they don't want you, your family don't want you to be free because then you're free from them. Right? Then you're free from them. They don't want you to be, sorry y'all, the thing keep falling. They don't want you to be free from them. They want you to hold on tight to them so they can say, yeah, she needed me. Yeah, she called me because she needed something. Oh, she going to this. Oh, she gonna need some help. She gonna need me. She gonna call. I'm waiting for her to call me. She gonna call me soon. Government say the same thing. Oh, she on bills. Oh, yeah, she gonna need us some. She gonna have to pay them late fees. She gonna need us. She gonna have to call back. She wants some services. Right? People want you to depend on them so bad that they wait for your call. They wait. Oh no, she gonna call you. She gonna. These are different people. Even referrals. When you send somebody a referral, oh yeah, she gonna call you. Yeah, let me call her. She'll call back because it's just about the money, right? It's about the money, and money is not. People think money is freedom, bruh. How? But this is freedom. This is for people who want to take back their freedom from different individuals, right? See, Lady Libra, these are people who just, they want you to be attached to them, and this is just different systems because they want me to talk about the systems in place. So it's your family, but it's a system in place, right? So there's different systems. Anything with system behind their name, I'm talking about. What school system, when you depended on them, right? But in order for you to go to work, you need to put your child in a school system. In order for you to do things, you got to put your kid in a certain system, right? They depend on that. They know that the prison systems, they bank on people going to prison because there's money infiltrated in the prison system. Okay, these different systems that are there, they don't want people to be freedom. You think they want people to be free? They don't. They don't, because if you free, then you're not going to generate money into the community. If you free, then you're not going to be able to. You ain't going to listen to people without second guessing them. Right? This is what happens to individuals who try to be free. Confirmation. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a confirmation because many of these individuals will rather see you down or see you belittled or belittle you to see you or try to see you in a low vibing energy, right? And they feel some type of power putting you in there because they feel like they have control over your emotions. People who feel like they have control over your emotions don't want you to be free. Okay? They want you to always depend on them. Let's pull some more cards. They want you to always depend on them. Okay, let's take that. They know who you are. So these people know that you have the intelligence, the strength, the endurance, the persistence to get things done, to do what you need to do. You know self enough. So these people, the same people who are belittling you, they know that you know who you are. The same people who are belittling you, they know that you really don't take no shit, but you was only dealing with their shit because you was like, okay, what can they bring to the table? Maybe they can bring some type of intelligence, right? While they was belittling you. You thought maybe we could put our minds together, right? But they want to put it together in a whole nother way, baby. Ain't the way we talking about. They want to put it together a whole nother way because they don't want you to be free. They don't want you to have freedom. That's why I talked to you guys in the very beginning. I said the reason why I'm on here is to stop people from karmic relationships, karmic cycles, trauma, bonding, because really in reality, they don't want you to be free. They want you to be bonded to them, attached to them. Like a baby attached to a mother's breast. This is sick. Because as we get older and as we get life experiences, right, and as we know ourselves better, we're able to make better decisions that are healthy for ourselves. Right? But they don't want that, because if you make healthy decisions, you're surpassing their intelligence. You're surpassing them altogether. They don't want you to surpass them, so they belittle you. They belittle individuals. I know they try to belittle me, but I'll be looking at them like, my inner me be humming. And y'all can't understand what I say when I hum, but I be humming some shit. Okay? And I used to hum even when I was a kid. They like, you like an old lady always humming and rocking. Bitch, that's because I'm ancient, motherfucker, and y'all getting on my motherfucking nerves. So I'm let me keep me from being calm. They used to like, why you rocking like an old lady? They used to laugh at me because I was rocking and humming. You better be happy I'm rocking and humming. Let me rock and hum. It ain't bothering you? Shit. But they tried to play, what is that? They tried to, they thought they could play you. So these individuals thought they can play you. Right? These individuals thought they can play your intelligence. Right? They thought that they can play your intelligence by belittling you. Right? So you never know who you are or the intelligence that you have. Okay? They don't have enough wisdom or knowledge to tell you what to do. See what I'm saying? They know they don't. When they look at me in my face, y'all can't see my face. When they look at me and they talking to me and I'm looking at them, imagine you having a conversation with me. Right? And you telling me some bullshit in my face and I'm just looking. They know that I know that they full of shit. They know that I know that they pulling that. What book did you read that from? What information did you get that from? Because that don't even make sense. Right? They know that they don't have enough knowledge and wisdom to tell me what to do. Because I get my knowledge and my wisdom from who? Now, if you got more knowledge and wisdom than God, then by all means, you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. Okay? But these, they don't. Y'all see how they don't. They know they don't. When they look me in my face, and I be looking. Because I just look at you. In silence. I just look at the dumb ass. Right? And they know their intelligence level is not there. But they want to pretend by belittling. By belittling other individuals. How you gonna belittle somebody that knows themselves? And this is how non-intelligent they are. Okay? And I usually don't measure people's intelligence, but when you belittle somebody else, people gotta look in the mirror. Okay? Because they don't know themselves enough. Because again, you wouldn't belittle nobody if you knew yourself. But they want to belittle individuals who know themselves. You can't read my face and me not knowing that I know that you full of shit. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't. Okay. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you're right. You're okay. Okay. And let me smile. Oh, was that sarcastic? I ain't even gonna answer that. Like, you can't. Child. But you know the truth. You know the truth. So while these people talking, and y'all, when I say they be trying to intimidate somebody like me. Okay. But see, they forget this is intelligent being you talking to. But I'm fine. I'll let you talk shit. Go talk shit. Talk that big shit. Go on talking. Let me hear you talking. They talk that big shit. These are the systems in the world. These are family members, right? For intimidation, domination, humiliation, they try to talk that big shit. I let them all say not a damn word. They be like, how is she silent? And then they think they got control of what I say. I'll tell you when you can speak. I still ain't speaking. You see what I'm saying? You see how they try to insert control? Even when they ain't in control, they try to insert control when they're not in control. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you ain't in control of whether I speak or not. I choose when I speak. But, you know, because I'm already quiet, you say, well, I'll tell you when you can speak. I was already quiet. So how you got control of somebody who already wasn't speaking? That's how intelligent they are, you guys. That's how intelligent they are. Very intelligent. Wow. I'm surprised at your knowledge. Like, okay. Right? And I just let them go off. Go off and show off. Go ahead, show your slip. Show your slipping on your pimping. Because you can never get a reaction out of me. You can't. Because I'm too intelligent to know what you're doing. Door. I know what you're doing. You're trying to get a reaction. You won't. It's not happening. You won't. I don't want you to say nothing. Go off. Go talk that big old shit. Don't talk that big shit. I ain't gonna give them a reaction because guess what? I'm taking my freedom. They ain't got control of my emotions neither. So you know I'm taking back that freedom too, y'all. Let's pull some more cards. Okay? Because I take back that freedom too, where you can't get a raise out of me, a rile out of me. You guys gotta make sure your emotions don't get a rise out of you. And then it goes back to the whole family. So this is family too, you guys. Y'all gotta understand that y'all was born free, but your family tried to trap you in bondage. Okay? They tried to trap you. But you are highly favored. You are protected and highly favored. And God loves him some you. Because he loves him some me. On the real. Like, I ain't even joking. Like, they didn't even know it. They didn't even know. It's because they didn't know how close you was to God. They just thought, like, okay. She probably don't even go to church. Bitch, what the church got to do with God, bruh? Like, if I have a personal relationship with somebody, right, with God, that don't mean I got to go to church to have that relationship. Because that relationship didn't start in church. That relationship, I don't have to go visit God. I got to go to church. That has nothing to do with nothing, baby. That's how you don't know thyself enough. And if you don't know thyself, please do not give me any you know what I'm saying? If you don't know yourself, you can't give nobody any advice or tell them how they should believe in God and which steps they should take to do it. Again, it's taking your freedom back from individuals. A childhood wish is coming from life. Somebody just went live and it say, who is it? I actually like her, so I'm gonna go ahead. Because I at first in the beginning when I was going through spiritual warfare, I did not shout out people because I didn't want people to be attacked, even though I thought they were great. I just would not shout them out because I'm like, okay, this is my battle. I ain't gonna try to send people who So I didn't want to say their names, but y'all should go check it out. You were right about everything. Okay, so y'all know I don't be lying on here. How many times do y'all see me pull cards? And in all of my videos, it be like, you know the truth. You ain't lying. You know you right about that. Like, the cards be telling y'all that the things that I'm telling you guys is the truth. The cards say it. I ain't got to tell y'all I'm honest. The cards will tell y'all I'm honest. These dropped. It says angel versus the devil. It says lust. Okay? So some of you guys, what about lust? Tell me more about lust. You were strong. You are already strong. That's why it took all of that, but now you're stronger and wiser. So people who wanted their freedom back, people who always had the strength and endurance, and people who were belittled, they knew you were strong when they tried to go against you. That's why they gathered together. They had to gather as many people as they could when they went against you. They had to gather so many people, right? Now when you defeated them, because they were defeated whether they admit it or not. When you defeated them, right, and you kept going after the defeat, all you did was become stronger and wiser in this game, this money game, right? This card's blank. So and closer to God. They thought that putting through spiritual warfare, you would be close to God. But you are. They have belittled you, came up again with the whole family. God loves you. You know the truth. And they don't have enough wisdom and knowledge to tell you what to do. And this whole video is about taking back your freedom. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? Okay, let me see. I'm going to pull cards from somewhere else. Let me pull some of these over here. So this is what's going on. When you take back your freedom, I'm taking my freedom. Blank card here. Putting it in a song. So who am I? So you guys have to figure out and think, who are you? You know, are you somebody who is taking back your freedom? Are you somebody who's going to take somebody constantly belittling you because it makes them feel good, more good about themselves? Well, if belittling somebody makes you feel good about themselves, then baby, you don't have to always belittle somebody the rest of your life, because you never have that inner healing, that inner knowing of yourself to just be able to move by yourself without belittling another individual. And this is happening in the right now, in the now, not later, but now. So this could be the past. Ooh, it says when that nigga get his shit took, ain't no takebacks. What's happening now? It says when that nigga get his shit took, ain't no takebacks. So, okay. 2. Okay, wow. And if you guys been saying 2, 2, 2, 2, that could be a good thing. But you see what I'm saying? So these people, all right. And you was a prize to your family. You was a glue. They didn't realize that, but you was a glue. It says twin flames. So again, parents can be twin flames too. I said this in another reading. Go check out my other lives if you want to see. Says it's almost over. So this belittling, this degrading, this disrespect from family, from friends, from co-workers, from bosses, from governments, from official people, it's almost over. Okay? You're not going to have to deal with that. You're going to take back your freedom from all these people. And they're going to be like, damn, how the fuck is she free when the whole army tried to stop her from being free? How is she still free? Well, bitch. The fact that they said y'all army, feel stupid, feel dumb, feel really dumb. And that would make you think stuff is more of a cult, because why did it take all of y'all, right, to try to stop one person? Like, why? Y'all remember what they did to Leah Remini when she was in Scientology? She was the voice of Scientology. They turned up against her, and nobody went to fuck with her on type of stuff. They all went against her, even her family, when she wanted to leave out that cult organization. Right? They all went against her. She was one person going against all those people. And she still made a voice and still informed people about it. Okay, this is one person going up against all those people. Okay, but it's almost over for the person who wants to know, how long is this going to last where I don't feel free? How long is this going to last where I feel belittled? How long is this going to last where I deal with different energies, different people who are intentionally downplaying my intelligence and intentionally trying to keep going. See, it says keep going. Because one thing they hate more than anything is persistence and endurance. Something that they could never imagine. That's why it takes a whole army to go against one person. Okay, because we keep going no matter what. Brace on, disc, bullshit, all type of stuff we go through, right? We still keep going no matter what. And they can't understand how we keep going, and on top of that, we keep a positive attitude. So we keep going and happy. You ain't just going sad and, oh me. Nah, you guys, okay, let me keep going. Let me find a solution to this real quick. Knock this out the ball, and I gotta do this. Okay. And then you keep a positive attitude while you're doing it. You dancing and singing, and they thinking you heartbroken. You over there dancing and singing and getting stuff done because you taking back your freedom. Okay? You living your life like it's golden, living your life like it's golden, and they're mad because there are many attempts to go against you. There are many attempts to have an army against you. There are many attempts to be destructive and do things. Did not work. You kept going. You kept going. Okay? You kept going. Okay? And you continue to keep going because you got a new partner coming. So you're going to have a new man, a new woman, a new partner, a new friendship. You're going to have new in your life. It's going to be new for you. But you got to keep going to get that newness. Because this could be more other people. I know for me, for sure. But shaman. Okay, you could be a natural teacher, a natural healer. You just be natural in everything you do. Okay? You're natural at what you do. And anything you do, it's just a natural thing for you. You don't have to try. You don't have to belittle anybody. So when you go get your freedom and you collect your freedom, it's going to be natural. It's going to be a natural thing, right? They don't have enough wisdom and knowledge to tell you what to do. Here we are with this again. So why are you belittling somebody? Look, why are you belittling somebody when you ain't got enough knowledge or intelligence to tell them what to do? Go read a fucking book and go love your thyself. Shit. Because if you don't have enough knowledge to tell somebody what to do, then don't tell nobody what to do. Right? If you don't have the capacity and the intuition, the knowledge, and the connection to God, then why are you telling people what to do? What makes you feel like you have the authority to tell people, So the puppet is trying to tell somebody else what to do. They want to see you fall so bad, y'all. These people want to see you fall because this thing keeps falling. So they want to see you fall so bad. Okay? They want to see you fall. But they just don't know that, guess what? If you fall, you know what you're going to do? You don't even fall. Matter of fact, you kind of slip. You kind of get a little, I almost tripped. Okay, that's okay. Hold on, let me roll up my dress real quick. Let me put on my shoes real quick. Let me throw on my jacket. Now, I bet you I ain't gonna slip in. You get what I'm saying? See, they want you to slip. You see? They want you to fall. They want you to slip. But listen, you slip, you keep going. Right? You slip and you keep going because you going to your freedom. You going to what makes you happy. And you ain't sweating about the past. You ain't thinking about the past. Because you know they're all karmic individuals. They are living a certain vibration, a certain energy that's not conducive for your health. And it never was. That's why you really stayed away from them the whole time. They have something to do with your children. Of course they do. Because, you know, they feel like, well, maybe if we do this, we can be over her. Okay, fine. Okay. So how can you help in the situation then? Well, I was thinking... Oh, you mean the suggestions I suggested to you maybe 2 months ago? You think that that's a great idea to do now? Oh, that's so wonderful. The fuck? Bitch, I was thinking about that 4 months ago. You on that now? We was thinking about that 4 months ago. I was on that. So you behind. Like, how you... But you want to be in control. Then be ahead. If you want to be in control of somebody and an individual, and say, don't look back. Don't look back. Because they don't have control over you. Because they already done fucked up. They messed up by belittling you constantly. Right? They messed up by belittling you constantly. Even though you didn't really give a fuck. You just let them belittle you. You didn't really care. You was like, okay, because I know you ain't like, girl, bye. So you allowed these different people, these families, these friends, these co-workers, these people, because you didn't really care. Because you know yourself enough to know the intelligence and to know that those ideas were the same ideas you had 4 or 5 months ago. But now they just not catching on it, but they can't even word it their own way. They got to still word it the way you word it, because I remember what I said 4 or 5 months ago. As if it was yesterday. Okay? So they want you to give up. See, remember I said they want you to fall. They want you to give up. They want you to give up on your journey. They want you to give up on your strength, your perseverance, your intuitive messages. They want you to give up on different things, but they didn't realize that giving up ain't even don't even describe you no way, shape, or form. When God created you, and there was, let me see, where's the bowl? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, because I'm trying to show y'all this bowl, because I'm about to tell y'all what happened when he created you. So here's a bowl. Can y'all see this bowl? This is one of my new bowls. So here's a bowl. This is a bowl. This is you. You a bowl for now. Just imagine for me. Okay, this will be me. Let me do me. This is me. Okay? When God was creating me, right? He was pouring some things into, he was pouring this. Let me give her strength, perseverance, endurance. Oh, she ain't gonna take no shit. I'm gonna sprinkle a whole bunch of that. No. She really ain't gonna take no shit. Let me put a whole bunch of this in here. Okay, loving, sweet. All these things God put in here for you. Freedom was one of them too, by the way. While they're trying to take your freedom, God put freedom when he created you as well, when he was creating that masterpiece. But what he did not put in there, he even put a rebel. He even made you a little bit of a rebel when he created you, right? He made you a little bit rebellious because he knew the world and what they were doing now, the man-made stuff, was not how he intended it for it to be. So he put a little rebellious in you. Yeah, he did. But what he did not put in you, he did not put in you giving up. No. Oh, no. That couldn't even, no. That was nowhere near the bowl. Okay, that wasn't even near the ingredients. Because that's not in you. It ain't in me. It ain't in my soul and my spirit. I wish I would give up. You mean take a nap? I'll take a nap. Hell, I'll even take a nice hot shower, but what I won't do is give up. Right? What we won't do is give up. So when God created you, he didn't put no give up juice up in there. He didn't put no give up syrup. because he knew you're going to keep going. You're going to be able to persevere. So he's not going to have you have endurance and perseverance and strength and then put up some give up juice. The fuck? No. No, he did not do that. Okay? So now it says, but don't look back to these people because I am the rising phoenix. Okay? And any connection you have towards these people are not healthy. They're not healthy. It can even be your father. Remember, this is family too, family included. Any connections that you have with people that are not healthy for you, you ain't got to stay in it. You don't. You have choices. Okay? You might have to deal with them when you was a kid. You ain't got to deal with them now. Okay? You was probably trying to get away from them for so long, but they couldn't help them. They want to get attached to you so bad. So focus on you for the rest of this year, okay? So I'm going to pull a couple more cards and we're going to end it here because people need to take back their freedom from family, friends, co-workers, bosses. Take back your freedom, okay? Because this person who I'm talking to could be connected to God. I know I'm is. Okay? Could be connected to God. And don't laugh at how I said that, so what? They could be connected to God, okay? So you will be okay. So you will be okay even despite what you've been through. You'll be okay despite the belittling. You'll be okay despite how people tried to make you feel because they thought you didn't know yourself enough. You will be okay. And it says right here, I said, hold on, change is coming, but what happened? I saw it fall down. Hold on, change is coming. And then she tried to put you in a freezer, right, to slow down your progress, right? And it says, get behind me, Satan. Need I say more? Okay, one more card. We have 4. What is this? Everyone's pretending that they don't know. They know who you are. Oh, so y'all know who I am. So, referrals mean something else, right? When we talk about different systems in place and then the things like that. And tarot reading. So these tarot, y'all know who I am then. Why y'all pretend like y'all know who I am? Well, y'all lying. If y'all know who I am, y'all ain't got to pretend. Oh, there's a lot of karmic in here. There's a lot of karmics who know who you are. They know you the real deal, for real, for real. There's a lot of tarot readers who know you're the real deal, for real, for real. That's why they're doing stuff on your channel so people don't watch it. I don't care, though. Because the right people going to see my stuff, right? And guess what? When it's time for God to reveal all this, it will be, listen, it's going to hit so many different places. It ain't even funny. And not just in California. Okay, so I'm cool with it. Again, I don't come on here to be a famous or be on the spotlight. Okay, that ain't not my thing because I'm on my spiritual path and I move spiritually where I'm supposed to be guided to move, do what I'm supposed to be doing. Now, the people trying to stop my channel, prepare to deal with God. Prepare for it. Prepare for it. People who try to stop my channel, stop from people from viewing my channel, be prepared because God specifically told me, ooh, spiritual bird. Specifically told me to come up on here. Okay? Because my journey and how my journey is supposed to be is not, y'all didn't write the book. Y'all didn't write my life nor create me. So, therefore, my journey, my path is what God intended for me to do. Okay? So, people cannot stop you if you're going towards freedom. Period. Because that's what's intended for your life altogether. And God still loves me. No matter what. So, I don't know. They think, oh, well, she... all this, all that. Oh, I can't even tell you the dumb shit they be saying because it's so dumb and I don't really get into gossip. But they mad. They're mad because they don't want me to be free. They don't want me to have a voice. They don't want me to be able to communicate. Go to my other readings where I talk about people trying to stop you from speaking, having a voice, being a communicator, being that natural communicator that you've always been for other people. And you know you've always been that. Okay, this could be so many different people who decide to try to infiltrate control, but they don't realize who you connected to. They kind of knew because they was like, wait, how? But that's record-breaking time. Wait, she did what in record-breaking time? I mean, record-breaking time. Because do you not know? Do you not know who I am? Well, ma'am, if you don't know, now you know. And guess what, y'all? I wasn't even at my greatest when I did it in record-breaking time. That's like going on a race and you walking and you still beat them motherfuckers. You walking. Slow too. I was walking slow, y'all. Slow. I wasn't even racing. See, that was racing me. I wasn't even knowing it was a race. I didn't know it was a race until the race was over. I'm like, damn, wait, hold on. I was racing now? We was racing? We was in a race? I didn't know. I was just doing me. I just walking and strutting. They didn't know race, did the race, and still lost the race? Yeah, very intelligent, right? But they try to belittle other people. How do you try to belittle other people if you do? Child. Maybe you need to practice racing first. Oh, you guys have, and y'all won other people. Okay, okay, at that moment, they knew they done fucked up. But, you know, people can't admit, nobody can admit to things, right? We're in a world where everybody has to take the blame for somebody's bullshit. Because they want you to give up. They try to put so much things in your way, they want you to give up. So many things, right? So many things. But God says, hold on, change is coming, right? And they said they all went against you in some type of way. And then they cheered about it because it was all of them. So many people decide to go against you while you're chasing your freedom, while you're becoming free, while you're doing different stuff, and they wanted to stop you. But they know after this, ain't no stopping you. They know after this, there's no attachments. They know after this, they are out of your life completely. Do not pass go. Do not pass $300. None of that shit. And this game of Monopoly is over with because they know that you know exactly their plot, plan, what they're doing, how they're doing it, and everything. You are very aware of self and aware of what's around you. Okay, and you maneuver a certain way because of your knowing. Because you know, right? And you refuse to be intimidated. You refuse to be belittled. You can take it, of course. There's a lot you can take, right? There's a lot you can take. However, you're like, why take it for somebody else to feel good about themselves? Right? Why would you take something else when you're on your way to freedom? Okay, these two cards are blank, and it says they know who you are. So the individuals you deal with, they know exactly who you are. They know they just be fronting and playing that they don't. So just keep going. Just keep going. Because they know who you are, but they underestimated you. Because they belittled you, so they thought, so then when they belittled you, they forgot who they were speaking to. They forgot who they was talking to. Because they were so in their own heads about belittling you, about trying to people to perceive you a certain way that they forgot who you really are and how you really can get through some shit. Oh, they forgot? They forgot. So when you're chasing your freedom, they forgot that, oh no, she's going to persevere because she has persevered all this time, right? They forgot. They forgot. Okay, so we're going to kind of end it here. I'm going to pull one more card just off GP. Yep, and you're connected to God. Do we need to say more? I'm connected to God for sure. So it's like, and that connection right there, baby, is more than strength. Okay? It's more than, you know, it's way more than strength. Okay? So I'm about to get off because I pulled enough cards, enough things for you guys to get to a point of chasing your freedom. You know what I'm saying? Continue to keep going. Despite different people trying to put different things in your way, different obstacles, different challenges, just so they could belittle you and say, oh, she had to do this, she had to go through this. Right? They want to be able to tell your story the way that they tell it and they perceive it. However, if you're chasing freedom, you do not, you know thyself and you know what you're going after and you know that there's no way that they can stop you because they've tried. It took an army literally. And they still did not persevere. Okay? They can't, they still haven't persevered as you're trying to chase your freedom. As you're fighting your freedom. Or not fighting it, going towards it. Right? And when you try to go through freedom and when you try to go and get your freedom, right? When there's already people trying to chain and be bondage to you, that's why Harriet Tubman was like, okay, listen, okay, but we're going to go ahead and get off of this, and I'm going to go ahead and, yep, confirmation, we out. Bye.